Boom! What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Loso 2.0, the business prophet himself. Let me fix this camera up a little bit, you know what I mean? And today we're talking about how to lower your risk in investments. Everything comes with risk. Do not let these people come out here and lie to you about getting rich quick schemes, how you can do whatever you want, there's no risk involved, we'll do all the work for you. Those are scams. All those are scams. Everything comes with risk, and you have to choose wisely on what you do and how you plan to lower that risk, because everything comes with risk. And with most things or most investments, whether it's real estate, business, your body, whatever you invest in the beginning, you're probably not going to know what to do. Actually, I'm positive you're not going to know what to do in the beginning when you're investing in anything. So the quickest way and easiest way to lower any risk on investment, hear me out, is to hire someone on it. And I'm not selling myself in this video. I'm not selling product or service for anybody else. I am just speaking the facts. And you're going to see by the end of this video why I'm speaking facts. This is their profession. They are professionals at it. You will not catch, and it's funny because I just had this conversation earlier with my coach. He was saying that he makes it look easy when he boxes because he's been doing this for years. He's a retired professional boxer. He wouldn't come to my place of work and try to sell phones. He wouldn't try to come to ACT to sell phones because he doesn't know that's not what he does. But he does know how to knock somebody out, you know what I mean? So he'll teach you how to do that. And that's the same thing with anything. They spent years mastering their craft at this. So I'm not saying to hire anybody. I'm saying to hire someone who is good at what they do, because they spent years mastering their craft. And there is a better chance that your risk will be lower because they can get something back from the investment majority of the time, because they've done this before. And this how it is with business. I'm connecting this to business. Business every single time is always talked about how great of an investment it is, how business, you need to get your own, invest in business. But business can actually be your Achilles heel. It can actually be a bad investment, a terrible investment, and cause you losing tons of money. Because business can turn out being bad if you are trying to do everything yourself. Hear me out, because this is a lot of you entrepreneurs now trying to market your services, trying to make the products, trying to do your podcast, trying to close your sales. You're trying to do too much, putting too many hats on. You're getting a headache. This concludes only in two things: you losing a lot of money and wasting a lot of time. So I propose something different. You should hire someone to do different tasks to make your investment in business a good one. It was talked about this in the 10 Pillars of Wealth. I forgot that who wrote that book. I was just reading that book. It was a couple months ago, a few months ago, 6 months back probably. It was last year technically. And he was talking about how if you got paid for the amount of steps you take, like you took, what would you do? Most of the time you will be running, because running, you get your steps in the fastest. But then he was saying you would try to run as much as you can, because that's what makes you money. So you know you're going to need energy. So you know you're going to need food. So you don't got time to cook. So of course you should hire someone to get a chef. Then you know that you'll need somebody to get you water, because you can't, like, realistically, we're not saying like IV tube in your neck that always gives food and stuff, but you're going to need someone to do that. You're going to need someone to have shoes prepared for you, all different things for you to get as many steps in, because that's what you get paid for. So you need to start paying attention to the result producing or money producing activities that you really go. So if you're a speaker, you shouldn't be trying to write email sequences to people, because that's not your skill. That's not what you do. So you will hire someone else to do this. Remember, they are trained for this. Now, this is what I'm putting a time perspective as, right? It takes about 10,000 hours to master a skill. And if you're doing 40 hours a week of a skill, that takes about 5 years to master it. So let's say 10,000 hours. So you're a copywriter, right? and you're trying to produce results for a course or a program or some type of thing that you're marketing. So you learn into marketing, right? You spend $10,000 or $10,000. We're just going to say the average $10,000 on courses, programs, and 10,000 hours on it just to learn how to make 100 grand in copywriting, or how to learn to make 100 grand, right? So it took you 5 years to learn to make 100 grand, a 6-figure funnel or something. You spent that, so that was 5 years wasted, $10,000 wasted, and 10,000 hours wasted. Or you can pay someone $10,000 in year one, assuming that you have the capital from doing your different thing. You pay a copywriter, give him $10,000, he makes you 100 grand, and from that funnel, and you didn't have to waste 5 years. See, you see the time thing? Getting money fast. Money's all about speed. It's all about making money as fast as you can, but without scamming. Because if you're a millionaire, but it takes you 20 years to be a millionaire, what is that? Because 10 years would be 100 grand. So that's $50,000 a year that you put away and made you a millionaire. That's not really rich. But if you're a millionaire and it took you a year, then that's a big difference, because that means you're making $1 million a year. So you see what I mean? It's about investing in people that know that, and yes, they can put out bad work, or they can make a mistake. For example, copywriters, they can have a bad campaign, but they know what they're doing. It's gonna be less chance of them doing it. And for two, even if it is bad, you probably wouldn't even know it's bad. I mean, you wouldn't be making money, but you won't know that. Even if you are making money, you won't even know that you might be bad. Like your click-through rate might be bad, or your opening rate might be terrible, where you can actually maximize and make more money. They're gonna know what them different things are to tweak it and get it back out there to make you more money, get you more results. So more results equals more money, which makes you happy. And yes, you paid them some money in the beginning to invest in results, but you're getting the same amount of results you're getting better results in a quicker time. That's all it is. So hire experts in different parts of your business in order to lower your risk and get better results. And that's how you make business a good investment. And with that being said, 2.0 out.